all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
What geese?
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day. What we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Well, hello to you, and you. Y'all really thought I was going to forget to do the review? No. Welcome in, everybody. 5 people here in the building. Thank you all so much for making me feel welcome. I appreciate you so much. I hope you feel the welcome energy from me. Hello, Miss Cheryl H. Tuff. Good to see you as well. Why is this show go off the damn air? Why I need the trip to be episodes 9 and 10 on the double on You Ain't Got Nothing Else coming up. And yes, I know Bell Collective is coming up on October 3rd, okay? But good damn, we know that Selena don't need the damn show. Bring It is bigger than Bell Collective and the Love and Marriage Huntsville franchise. We all know this. Stop this. Stop this black ickery, okay? This black uckery. Stop it. Stop it right now. I'm ashamed beside myself and disgusted with y'all behavior. Stop it. The show needs 2 more episodes. With that being said, higher is waiting. Lower is available. Y'all know the rest of the words, but either way, we gotta go on tour. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background. You hear that virtual tour music. Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Haircut. Yes, I know. I've been needing one desperately. Okay, so we got it. We got it. I want to share something with y'all real quick because you never know what your presence will do for somebody. So I'm gonna show y'all Facebook real quick, okay? Because I support a lot of black women, okay? Now this black woman right here, her name is Bella LaRue. She just got a brand deal, so I'm like, congratulations. So then I see this right here. Every time you share my reels or posts, Brayley, just know that I'm energetically titty twerking on you. Listen, with a kiss emoji, with the lips emoji and the kiss emoji. LL, thank you, love, for being so supportive. And this is why I said, listen, we can make that happen in real life too, for real, for real. We need to understand that when we support each other, we win. So just want to show you, listen, you just never know what being kind will do. Now, with that being said, let's get to this damn review, everybody, because there's a lot to talk about. I hate that this show is going off the air. I sincerely hate it. With that being said, let's get to it. So we get to LaToya and Chloe, right? We get to LaToya and Chloe. And LaToya is talking about, her PR career. And that, she, went to college and then she graduated from Clark Atlanta University. And, she has 9 employees and she's celebrating 16 years, right, of being in business and PR. First of all, I just got to tell you, let me just do this to LaToya right here. Beautiful. Hang on. Congratulations to you. 16 years in anything is not easy. When we're talking about public relations, especially black PR, it's one thing to have a PR firm or company promote you as a person, but it's another thing when you have a person that looks like you, sounds like you, and moves like you, that can reflect you as well. So congratulations on 16 years. That is amazing. So then we get to Brina, or Tabitha rather. She's the party planner, and Shaka is a friend too. And they are in this place that's a 360 experience. I want to bring them up right now. Let me see, because I put them in my notes. Yep, here it is right here. Let me bring this up, because y'all know we always love promoting businesses trying to do good in the neighborhood right here. So this is, okay, pull up. Right here. Now this space right here, I had no idea about this, but y'all, this is a 360 space. Okay, this is a 360 space in Texas, right? So when you walk in, you actually get to see that it can be in any design. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. So yeah, all of that right there, yeah, that's like 360. It's, look at that. All that is just, you can put anything into it, and it's amazing. So I want to give some love to that. Let me see. Do they have portfolio? Let's see. I know how technology and websites are, so give it a moment. But I thought that was so cool. I mean, they had like they had like dancers on the wall and disco. It was just so cool. I mean, sincerely, I know it's supposed to be for like home design and stuff, but like I thought that was just top notch. I was like, where was my invite? You know how like you see a party that you weren't invited to, but if you were invited to it, you would feel honored. Like that location honestly really felt like a vibe. So apparently what they do is augmented reality, virtual reality, and then they have an augmented reality finish walkthrough, so you can literally walk through your home. But they also do private events too. So I just wanted to get some love to this platform, because this was incredible. I mean, sincerely, I'd never seen anything like that. So just wanted to give some love there to that. So yes, indeed there. All right. So with that being said, Lemon Limelight Media is LaToya's company. Just to let everybody know about that there. So 360 Experience, LaToya loves Las Vegas, and the party's next week. So actually, give me one moment. Give me one moment. Hang on. I got to turn off this fan. I should have turned it off before the show. Give me a moment. Be right back. All right, I think that's a little bit better. I think that's a little bit better. Hey, everybody. Oh, my Lord. Yep, that's my leg. I have legs, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I do. Anyway, I just like being comfortable with all of you. Yes, indeed. All right. So, like I said, the party is next week. So, day of the event, what Chloe needs to do for LaToya is there's a run-of show, the security detail of who is going to be in, who's not going to be there. And then LaToya and Chloe talked about Nico, right? And then Nico opened up about some things. And Chloe said that, there's no rule book on parenting, and she thought it ended at 18. No, Chloe, you are a parent for life. Believe me. And this is coming from somebody that has parents who are still parenting me. But the way my parents parent is that, from birth to 18, we raise you, but 18 on your own. And we can advise you, we're your mentors. It works out well, right? But Nico, to Nico, and that's why I want to be for my friends. Like, if your kid has the drive and I see it and they've earned it, I don't mind helping. You know what I mean? So shout out to LaToya for doing that. So then we get to LaBria and William J. III. This conversation here, it got my heart. It really, really did. So we see Pop, and we see Pop in due time. But LaBria and William J. III were talking about Pop and the good skin journey, and everything. And Pop was saying that he felt like he wasn't happy, and that he couldn't do anything right. He was a burden. And I've been there before. I have. I felt like I have been a burden to my parents, my sister, sometimes to my best friends, even to my own self. But Pop, I will say this to you, brother. You did not say anything wrong that any other teenager, black, white, or whatever culture, has not felt that before. What I will say to you is the reason why you will be a success is because you recognize that you can have the chance to be a failure. Sincerely. Sincere. And at least you ain't somebody on YouTube crying your eyes up with no tears coming out, crocodile tears, over hating on people that you have never met and negating the fact that you cause hell upon yourself and you are the personification of hell for your damn self. At least you ain't that, Pop. At least you ain't that. At least you ain't that. I will say this to you, brother. First thing you got to do is recognize that your parents are speaking to you because they love you. Okay, I said this to my sister. When people are speaking to you, that's because they love you. When they're not saying nothing, that's when you should be worried. Number two, like your dad, William said, I'm calling him dad. He's not your stepdad, he's your dad. He recognizes the power of the bio dad because that's where you come from, right? And I love that William did not negate that. He made space for that. So what I would say to you, Pop, is listen, I know it may be difficult to let go of an environment that you're comfortable in, but in order to get where you're going, you're going to have to let some weight go. I'm speaking to you, black son of black son right now. You know what I mean? And when you let go of that space, right, it's going to feel uneasy. It's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel unnecessary. But bruh, if you get your grades right, let me tell you, there are plenty of people dropping money where you can go to school for free. And listen, in our community, football, rap, but that's not all you have to be. It's not. It's absolutely not. You got Marina, who was an engineer, a whole engineer. You got Labria, who did PR, right? You got Chloe, who's a party planner. You got Ro, who's a nighttime specialist, right? So you have women around you that have done great things and are doing great things and will continue to do great things. But you also have men in your life that also have done great things, are doing great things, and will continue to do great things. And let me just say this, Nico, too. It's okay not to know where you want to be in life. Don't let anybody ever tell you that you got to have all the answers, because no one does. Nothing. Even me. I'm the media nerd of social media. Sometimes I don't have all the answers either. But the biggest thing, Pop, that I want you to know is your life is not over. It's just beginning. There will be moments where it's like, my Lord Jesus, why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I here? But I promise you, what God has for you is for you. It may take a little bit, and believe me, there will be times where, you texting God on, the God DM app, rather. It's like, you know what, God, I have been patient, I've been kind, I've been gracious. Where's the blessing coming? You will feel that. But I promise you this. What you want will always come to you in a broken fashion. What you need will always come to you in a completed fashion. Oh, my Lord. That was a word. What you want will come to you in a broken fashion. What you need is going to come to you in a completed fashion. What you want is going to come to you in a broken fashion. What you need is going to come to you in a completed fashion, in a healed fashion. Okay, so just want to say that to you, Pop. But I feel like you'll be just fine, brother. And that hug that Labrina and Pop had and William had, that was just so beautiful. So shout out to y'all. I love the fact that this show really feels real. The show, it has a frequency where it's like, does the show have to go off the air? Sincerely. Like, every situation that we have seen on this show, one of us is either about to go into that situation, going through that situation, or coming out of the situation. There has not been not one non-relatable storyline from this show. Not one. Not one. Not one. So then we get Chloe and Ro. They're coming through with LaToya. And, they're talking about the date that LaToya had with Banks and that he's a nice guy, but for somebody else. And, that she's still open to Banks, but there's a difference in what we want. I want to respect that. And Ro fully quit Victory, which is the nightclub that she has worked for and with and everything in between for so long, right? And Ro really wants to spend more time with her daughter. Ro really wants to have a family. She wants to live more of what can be for her. And I say good for her. You know what I mean? Like, life is too short to be stagnant in one space, right? And, like I just said to Nico, what God has for you is for you. I always think of the storehouse story of, we're so afraid to let go of the things in our storehouse, not recognizing God as the source, not the storehouse, right? So good for you, Ro, for quitting Victory. And of course, Ro did not quit Victory without having another bag. So Ro is going to be just fine. You know what I mean? And for Ro, she was like, all these different signs of my homegirls and my daughter and this and that. It just gave me the release to know that, when am I going to start a new chapter, right? So then Labrina texts the ladies for an invite for a kickback at a Black-owned vineyard. So first of all, let me just do this here because we love Black-owned businesses. Shout out to that. Shout out to all the Black-owned wineries, vineyards, and wine brands making it do what it do. Wondery Wine is a great one. They were on Shark Tank, and they also have a special connection with me because the husband in that dynamic duo went to the University of Pine Bluff, the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. So shout out to the Woo Pig Suey Razorbacks. Yes, indeed, there. And then LaToya eats a pepper. And it looks like her whole soul was swallowed up. And yes, I am going to play the swallowed up meme right now. So give me a moment. Oh, my Lord Jesus, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord. Oh my God, I love this damn show. We do so much. Okay, here we go. Right here. Here we go.
Come out the closet and stop keeping a secret and let the world know if it had not been for the Lord that was on my side, I would have been, I would have been, I would have been, I would have been, I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you were at your wit's end? That is my point of view. Because my point of view in the Easter story is relational.
Yes.
Come out the closet and stop keeping a secret.
I really do think some people should come out the closet and stop keeping a secret. I totally agree with you, Bishop. Moving on. So, Latoya really got swallowed up by that pepper, though. So, with that being said, we get to the Sweet 16, right? Latoya's girlfriends are flying in from all over the country, and she has had homegirls for over 20 years. 20 years, 2 decades. Like I said before with this show, these ladies don't need the show to exist, unlike another TV show. Mm-hmm. These women have had these lives before the cameras came. Mm-hmm. And also, too, have you noticed in every episode, the people who actually are in the episodes actually want to be on TV, unlike another show? Mm-hmm. Moving on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So then we get Elena, making up Latoya, and we see Authenticus. Lemon Lime Light Media is on the ground, and all the ladies are there. Nico is there, and Latoya walked in like a boss. Her outfit, I mean, just. Is she 35? I'm 31. Moving on. But that dress was popping. I have to say that dress was really, really popping. And then Rolo, Jesus. I don't know what it is about black women and red lips, but damn it. Roll my boat gently down her stream. Merrily, life is but a dream, and I want to make it come true with Ro. Damn it, that 360 was a motherfucker. I just gotta say it. Shit. Moving on. This is all coming from points of love, appreciation, and affection for this show. Okay, listen. So, Chloe is here for her and her son Nico evolving. I was proud of that for sure. The main event outfit was beautiful as well. And, we saw this in the preview for the last episode, right? Latoya, is on the microphone and about to give a very huge announcement. Now, of course, I was blinded to this by the title, end of an era. And we just feel like maybe it's the end of an era of, maybe not accepting shit that you don't deserve. Maybe recognizing that maybe you need to shift who's in your circle a little bit. Or maybe recognizing that you need more time for things personally. But I didn't think it would be this big of an announcement. And, LaToya was talking about, her life, from, the beginning, the middle, and where she is now. It was a very emotional, impactful, and profound speech. And, she said after much thought and consideration, it seemed like, the ladies didn't even know about this announcement. And she decided to announce that she is stepping away from the Houston entertainment scene, the music scene. Now, I have to tell you, I felt for LaToya in that moment because it seems like she's a wonderful person. It seems like she's worked extremely hard. And, when you have an event like that happen to you, where your dad has passed away, you don't have time to play. I like to be at beck and call for the entertainment scene, where sometimes the entertainment industry is not always the kindest, and you recognize that there's more to you. Really, what a powerful choice she made. But she will be, even though she's stepping away from the entertainment music scene, she will be doing community and passion projects. And I thought that was a good move for her. I know that she had to contemplate that for a while. I don't think she's stepping away from Lemon Lime Light Media. I think that, it will just be shifting. So PR in terms of community and passion projects. And listen, Lemon Lime Light Media might be producing some TV shows too. You know what I mean? So, LaToya is connected with the Oprah Winfrey Network now, Jesse Collins Entertainment. So, she got some sway. You know what I mean? And then we see a brother named Youngstar, who is LaToya's cousin here. And we see a rapper named Lil Flip talk to Nico. And, Lil Flip, I loved his energy. He was like, listen, you got to bet on you. Don't be afraid to put money behind yourself. And when everybody's going left and right, you keep going straight. And I love how Lil Flip was like, no, I like communicating the old school way. Because you don't hear that anymore. It's like, it's got to be Instagram for everything. You know what I mean? So shout out to Lil Flip for having old school values there. And then it was the slide to the left and then slide to the right. And that was really, really cool. That was really fun. Next time, can I get an invite, please? I'll fly in. Okay, I just need to know when. Okay, because I gotta be fluid and moving. Show up as Mr. 501, Mr. On the Rise, the people's voice himself, the feeling cultivator, the most electrifying man in all social entertainment. Okay, takes some energy to do all that, but just let me know when. I'll gladly come to Houston. But Ro is mine when I get down there, okay? So I'm gonna be Ro's date. So just to all the homegirls in that group, Ro's gonna be my date. So just to let y'all know that. Moving on. So then we get to Elena, right? And she's meeting up with Marina and Labrina. So they're excited about the girls' trip, dip vibes on the girls' trip. Marina is happy with where her mom and her husband are. As you guys know, in the beginning of the season, it was a bit rocky with Marina's mom. She was a single mom from India, and Norman and her mom, Marina's mom, didn't really get along. But it seems like they're in a good place, and I'm glad for that. I think sometimes it's cultural differences, sometimes it is soul frequency differences, but if you both are willing to come to the space as a solution, I think everything will be a-okay. So I'm happy for that. Labrina was worried, but it's happy for Marina getting into that space. And Elena is unhappy in her love life. And she's getting her makeup studio together, and the pace is too slow. And the weight that she's feeling, it's too heavy. And I think it was Marina who said Rome wasn't built in a day, and Josh has that tattooed on him. And I have to agree, I'll just say this, right? Elena, I promise you would rather have Josh than Maurice Scott, who said to his wife Kimmy when she had cancer that she needs to lay there, roll over, and take care. Listen, I know Josh ain't the best, but he ain't the worst either. Okay? At least you don't have a person like Marcel Scott that basically denied his wife, wanting to be pregnant and said that, do we need to take a paternity test? There's a lot worse you could have. You could have Hotel Hope that cheated on his wife and believes he's done nothing wrong and believes that he deserves a second chance when he messed up the foundation of his family. There's a lot worse you could have, Elena. Okay, I'm not excusing Josh for any of the behavior that he's done. But in the words of Willy Wonka, if you want to view paradise, just simply look around and view it. Okay. And people actually like you. You know what I mean? And listen, at least you're not Destiny Payne, who got arrested for forging her husband's signature for a utilities contract. You could be in a worse state, Elena. I'm just keeping it a buck, okay? Just keeping it a buck. So, and at least you don't have a lawsuit, liens, or anything else like Stormy still. Moving on. Okay, all right. I got y'all. Okay, all right. Listen, all that shit happened. What y'all getting mad at me for? Okay, they went on TV and they did the shit. What y'all want me? I'm trying to let Elena know that there are worse circumstances that she could be in. Okay, don't get mad at me. Okay, listen. You saw the thumbnail. You know my voice, and damn it, you know why you're here. What the hell are we doing? Let's roll on. And then Labrina asks, "What is the plan that therapy doesn't work?" And Elena says, "Well, I'll cross that bridge when I get there, but this is my last resort." This is your last resort. See, this is why Marriage Boot Camp needs to be back on WeTV. Elena and Josh need to go on Marriage Boot Camp on WeTV and get this shit solved. Okay? If Ayala Fix My Life was on TV, they need to go to Ayala. Okay? So then we get to Dr. Angela Jones. And let me just say, Dr. Angela Jones, can I just say you and Labria's therapist, Miss Sheila, y'all can stay on the show. I actually like that. I think y'all should have digital content on Discovery.com about therapy for Black people. Both of them are just fabulous. They understand their role. They don't apologize for the knowledge that they have, but they also make space to be solution-minded and listen to everybody, not just be selective. So shout out to y'all. Y'all have done great this season. Just want y'all to know that. So then we get to Dr. Angela Jones, and Josh really wants to lean into what God has for us. And, Elena says it's been rocky for 3 years. And Josh wants Elena to see a husband that cares for her and makes her feel safe. And, trust was broken over time, and it's hard to work from that same space. And Josh cheated during the engagement. When Elena and Josh were engaged, he cheated. And Josh internally freaked out. And we hear Elena say, "Listen, I know he's speaking. I thank him for that. But it's been things up to this point. It's not just the past." And I can't help but think, for some odd reason, I said this in my description box below, why do I feel like you really want a friend to be on the teeter-totter with you, but then you say to them, "Get off," and then you complain about there's nobody playing with you? That's what I'm feeling from this. And you haven't given details, and it's your right not to give details, but yet you're on national television. So, it is what it is, right? But I just don't know. I don't feel like Josh is that bad of a dude that he would not do the work. And also, too, and like I said, this is just my opinion. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Do what you say you're going to do. If you don't have the best to give from the resource you have, doesn't mean the best that is in you is not worth something to somebody. Y'all know how I roll. Y'all know how I get down. Y'all know how we are about the higher that's waiting for us and not the lower that's available, right? But it just seems like if Josh tried to do something romantic, you wouldn't accept it. But the pole dancing, the lady said, "Why don't you try that on Josh?" You didn't have no response to that, right? So, I'm just keeping it a buck with you, and I'm pulling for you and Josh, but it's just like there's no wiggle room with him. And cheating is unfucking acceptable. But also, too, if it's unfucking acceptable, then there has to be unfucking acceptable consequences. if cheating is unfucking acceptable to you, then there's got to be unfucking acceptable consequences. If cheating is unfucking acceptable to you, there's got to be unfucking acceptable consequences. And you are still there because you don't want those consequences to happen. You believe that there could be something there. You don't stay in something if you don't believe there can be a solution in it, right? So that's just keep it a buck with y'all. That's just how I'm feeling. So then we get to the preview. Josh and Elena, it seems like it's about to be a very heavy therapy session. And then Chloe is flirting with the chef. And I feel like Chloe wants to sing, yours, mine, ours. I could talk to you for hours, sing you with flowers. Want to give you my flowers and some champagne towers. I could talk to you for hours. Because it's me who gets devoured. Shout out to Money Long, by the way, for that song, that iconic song, that black iconic song. But I feel like that's where Chloe wants to be. And Chloe said that she's single. And Elena asked, does her partner know that? Elena, how is the dirt around your front door looking before you asking Chloe about her dirt? Because she's single. They're not committed. There's no ring on the finger. Until there's a ring on the finger, they single. Okay, so worry about your own dirt. Okay, all right. Appreciate you for your support, consideration, and attention to this very urgent matter about you. Now we get into Elena and Morena. Now, the last time y'all got into it was at the, Feels and Heels, brunch, where you said Marina doesn't look young, which is a fucking damn lie. Okay, all y'all look beautiful. So that was a cheap shot, right? But now what is it? Because it just seems like it's got to be your way or the highway. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is your Heart and Hustle Season 1, Episode 7. Episode review after show, end of an era for sure. So I'm going to take a little bit of a commercial breaky break. Well, actually, before that, let's look at the ratings for the show. Okay, let's look at the ratings real quick here. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Here, let's look at the ratings here. Give me a moment. Right here. So it looks like, right? So no new friends, 141,000. P2, 134,000 back in the South. So still it's holding, right? And I gotta just say this, for the fact that the show has had, a steady audience, it's a very, very good thing. I think the highest episode for what I'm seeing here, right, is 181,000. So Feels and Heels seems like the highest episode. But I'm very proud of this show. Jesse Collins Entertainment, you guys have done a great, great job. Can you please do episodes 9 and 10? And if you need a reunion host, I am highly available. If you need a female host, I think Millie Chun TV will be great. Me and Millie Chun can host it together. I don't feel like she will have no problems with me hosting it with me. You know what I mean? So, and if anybody else who has reviewed the show earnestly, truthfully, and fully, if they about it, I will support them too. But it needs to be a reunion because listen, we need a setup for season 2, okay? Listen, yes, indeed. So, welcome in, everybody. Glad to have all you here. 5 people here in the building with me. Thank you all so much. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Glad to have all of you here in the building with me. And thank you for the 2 likes there. I appreciate you guys very, very, very much there. Yes, indeed. So, yes, indeed. So, we are just chillaxing, just going to wait to the 40-minute mark there, and then after that we'll take a commercial break. And like I said, if you guys have any thoughts on Heart and Hustle Houston, feel free to drop it in the live chat. I would love to hear what you have to say. Maybe there's some things that I've missed, right? Of course, I'm saying all this from a male point of view, but also too, I'm saying it from the outside of looking in. And whenever I do these after shows, I really do give love, grace, and space to each show, because to put yourself out there. Hey, so hi, gorgeous. That's Ro, everybody from the show. Hi. So listen, that black dress you did, I just want you to know you gave men and women mental heart attacks. Just want you to know that. I did say, the next time y'all have a party like that, I'm your date. So said that. And also too, I really just talked about all of y'all greatness. So anyway. Me and Ro have been meaning to do an interview for a good while. Ro, if you want to come up now, you can feel free, but also too, you probably have had a long day because y'all, she knows NBA people. You know what I mean? She knows celebrities, she's a boss in the nightlife industry. So she got bigger things to do than to hang out with me. But I say that in just, y'all, the fact that anybody wants to invest in me, I'm very, very grateful for. But like I said, if you want to come up, feel free. If not, if you feel comfortable and you just chilling, feel free to just type in the live chat. I'll mention your comments and everything. But thank you, and we will do an interview for sure. So wait, what's the oops for? What's the oops for? Like, here's the thing, right? I feel like at the beginning of this show, right, we didn't know who any of these women were. But as the show, how am I messy? Who is? First of all, as a man thinketh, so is he. I am just reflecting what's on the screen. Okay? I am reflecting what's on the screen. That's it. And I was giving Elena some, wisdom of, listen, you could be in a worse situation. You understand? Listen, it just is what it is. We cut them off. Wait, you mean your old dude? Now, okay, listen, I did see something on social media that said that you were in a new situationship. I didn't know that the applications were not open, because I was offended. I was kind of ashamed and disgusted with your behavior, that you could at least send me the link to apply, just keeping it a bug. But no, I am so horrible. Bad, Braylon. Stop it. Anyway, behave yourself. There's a woman on the show. Anyway, no. But no, honestly, to tell you the truth, with that situation and the pregnancy test, the thing that I felt for you was you carry a lot in terms of caring for other people. And I think you don't ever have the chance to breathe because you always have to be strong. Okay then. Well, all right then. Well, listen, you just let me know when you want to do it. Like, so I'm trying to think. The season finale is next week, right? Because sadly, there's only 2 episodes of the show, even though the trip should be episodes 9 and 10. So I think next week is the finale. By the way, go follow Heart in Houston fan page there. I actually commented on the page. Let me bring up that real quick. Hang on, give me a moment. Give me one moment. Let's see here. Let's see. Where was it? No, it's not that one. Where the hell is it? No. Now I know don't frustrate me now. Come on. Where the hell is it? Because I know I made a comment. Give me a moment, y'all. Or I may just have to show y'all the comment. Hang on. Okay, you know what? This is what I'll do. So let's go to the home page, and then I'll just show y'all the comment. Right here. Okay. This is why I said I said, on TV, I'm available to be the reunion host. There better be a season 2. Please and thank you. I did say please and thank you to the Oprah Winfrey Network, okay? I did say that. So I have manners, but I don't want no problems either. and sincerely, like, this is the thing that I want people to get, right? You only get what you give, right? So when Ro was in that space of, feeling pregnant, have you seen the Black maternity and immorality rates? It will piss you the hell off. So the fact that Ro felt alone and she felt like she could voice that, it offended me. Because I just feel like honestly, who are we as men? And this is not simping, clapping, or trying to do a handstand for Ro, but this should be for every Black man and every white man and every man in general. Without women, we don't exist. Without women, we don't exist. Without women, we don't exist. I'm sorry to tell you that. Sincere, what you want me to do? Okay, I'm not a biology teacher. Now, when you put brainly with thickness, that's a whole nother compound. That's chemistry, ladies and gentlemen. That's not biology. But the point is, nobody should ever feel like that they are going to be punished for speaking up for themselves. Nobody should ever feel that way. To feel conflicted that you want more in your life, but yet people want to drain you, is not right at all. It's hard to aim players. They don't ask you put them first. We just see everything that they go through. And listen, let me just say this. To everybody in sports, let me tell you something. To everybody in sports, let me just crazy shit. But also, I feel like this. As hard as you play on the court, you should play that hard for the people in your life that allow you to do your dream. Just keep it in a buck. Just keep it in a buck. And I am so tired of people saying, well, nobody wants to date anymore. No, that's not true. People are tired of their hearts being played with. People are tired of their energy not being matched. But most of all, people are tired of their space not being respected, of the fact that it took this much energy to rearrange me mentally to make space for you. And I'm not asking for the world. I'm just asking you to give a fuck about mine. Okay? That's why people are fed up. Some of us, including myself, have fucked up blessings that we deserved because of not resting in the confidence of who we are or being too damn picky. And at this point, if you find somebody that loves you for the good, the bad, and the what the fuck are you, good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Damn it. Hell. And I'm just going to speak to the fellas for a minute. With that party that happened in Houston on this episode, I'm going to be real with you. Like I said, I am Mr. 501, Mr. On the Rise, the people's voice himself, the feeling cultivating the most electrifying man of all social entertainment. But I would have been nervous in that room. All that Black excellence in that room. Now, I'm not saying that I haven't been around that. I have in different shapes, forms, and fashions. But to have a full room in peace, of peace, and moving in peace, and you're just like, why in the hell am I in the room? Sometimes you got to recognize that if no one else recognizes you in the room, you got to recognize yourself in the room. And also, too, actions are how people know you. How you carry yourself is how people remember you. And the realest test of how somebody really cares about you is if you mind your business and somebody comes up to you, be like, you look familiar. Yeah, I'm Brandon. Oh my, you're Brandon Lee from Brandon's Virtual Tour. I watch that show every damn night, 6 o'clock. You go hard, but I like that you have soul with what you do. So don't think nobody's watching. This is Ro from the show. Okay, she's commented on a couple of my stuff. Okay, we talked in the DMs. And I was very respectful in the DMs. Okay, so all of you thinking that, oh my God, Braylon is just a whore for thick women. Listen, everybody is a whore for something. Okay, let's not do this to me. Just because I have a preference, okay, don't mean I don't got standards and requirements. Okay, shit. Two things can be true. You know, I mean, you can call stripes and solids like you see them, but also like what the hell you like. It's a way you conduct yourself, okay? Hell. Don't give me a moment. This is why I love doing what I do. Like, for the longest time, I have wanted to be a media personality. Radio was my first love. I definitely see myself doing the Brayley Morning Show, international syndicated 5 to 10 a.m. All across the world, right? And the Brayley Talk Show and Family Feud, or if I do my own game show and, you know, foundation to help people in a media school where people can get their, you know, their high school diploma, their GED, their associate's degree. And then, you know, I want to be able to have a fund where, guess what, we send all those people to college on a 4-round scholarship every, you know, at the end of every, you know, semester or school year. But also, too, I recognize that that takes work, right? And one thing I cannot stand is the steps. My mom, you know, she talks about Bishop T.D. Jakes, and she talks about the steps. And sometimes I can't stand the steps because I'm just like, there are people being idiots and they're you know, they're living their best life. But here's the thing, like I said to y'all before, right? What you want will come to you in a broken fashion. What you need will come to you in a completed fashion. I have recognized that at the beginning, middle, end of the day, the more that you invest in your gift, the more your gift will be elevated. Just because I'm not where I want to be doesn't mean that I am right now. It's not blessing. Over 800,000 total views, on the road to 1 million views. And I got people from the show, R Hustle Houston here. Dr. Ariel came through and said she watched all the reviews, and a lot of the cast from King's Court watched the show. Celebrate the social win, the social bag wins until you get to that financial bag. But in the same token, if you can't appreciate the bags that you have, why would God give you more bags to not handle respectfully? And like I said, do I know that they're going to have a reunion? Like Labrina was on Millie Chun. Shout out to Millie Chun TV. We love her over here. Like, I'm sure subscribe to that beautiful sister. They're working on it. Now, here's the thing. If I'm not the reunion host, I'm not going to come on here and say, damn to OWN, damn to Jesse Collins Entertainment, damn to WPP Entertainment, damn to all those ladies. No. What the hell is wrong with you? Do what you're supposed to do. You'll get yours in due time. This right here is a win. For some people, oh, this ain't enough for me. I need to be on TV. It's not enough for you that somebody took time out to recognize you, but you want to be recognized by everybody. Where do they do that at? Where do they do that at? Where do they do that at? You can't recognize a win, but you want everybody to recognize you? I'm saying it one time. You want everybody to recognize you, but you can't recognize a win. So, you know, we gotta talk. You got your own restaurant? Oh, we gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about that. Always good watching your reviews. Thank you for supporting us. Oh, it's no problem. And listen, I think the finale is next week. DM me on IG and let me know, beautiful, when you want to do it, and I'll be ready. I'll be ready. Love you as always, Ron. Thank you so much, gorgeous, for being here. Yes, indeed. And like I said, it's gonna be a good interview with her because you see what she said. Always good watching your reviews. Actually, hang on. Let me do this. Like, I was trying to take a screenshot of that. Give me a moment, y'all. Hang on. There we go. I got it. So Yes, indeed. There. So I'm gonna let it go to the full-fledged hour there, and then we'll take a commercial break. So yes, indeed. So good stuff happening over here on a Sunday night. It is 26 minutes after 9 o'clock. Tomorrow, everybody, will be an all-new show at 11 a.m. for you all. At the 6 p.m. Will be a show too. Now I'm trying to decide what I want to do because I've seen the news about Jimmy Kimmel. I've seen the news that negotiations are happening for Jimmy Kimmel to come back, so I may just do that show at 11 a.m. and then 6 p.m. Y'all might get a regular deck of the schmeck show because I don't know of any other shows that are on right now that people are watching. Like I said, Hard Hustle Houston is going to be ending this Saturday, which we are all sad about that, right? And also, Ready to Love will be ending, on this Friday as well. The next show that I believe will be coming up will be Real Housewives of Potomac. So we will be reviewing that coming up here soon, and then of course On Brand with Jimmy Fallon should be coming out soon. So I got to figure out a way to watch that and stuff. But we'll get to it somehow. We always do. We always do. So yes, indeed. So. Yes, indeed. So, good stuff. So, like I said, I'm just truly humble. Like I'm just like bro actually came into the chat tonight. Like, come on now, listen, just Lord. And you know what? The crazy thing is the fact that she said that she missed the review, like that warms my heart good, like sincerely. So yes, indeed. We're just chillaxing here, everybody. Glad to have all you here. I'm just trying to wait till the full hour mark, and then I'm gonna cut off my camera, and then we'll take a commercial break, and then just chill out here for a little bit, y'all. Yes, indeed. So a very, 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 very good day today. Yes, indeed. There. So. Yes, indeed. So. Yes, indeed. So. Let me look at deadline.com and see if anything is new. Ooh, my Lord, a lot of news going on, y'all. Believe me, So. Yeah, well, I'll get the stuff together and make it do what it do for y'all tomorrow. But like I said, I was definitely going to get the review in for sure. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's at 6 o'clock, other times it's at 8:30 because I just don't time to myself. You know what I mean? Being a content creator is hard. I'm not gonna sit here in front of y'all. It is. Anybody who says it's not hard, they're lying to you. And it's not hard if you can find the content, but it's hard to keep up that stamina where you feel like sometimes you may not want to keep going. So yes, indeed. There. So actually, let me pin this comment. Let me pin the comment. Let me just pin that. Yes, indeed. So good stuff. And like Bill said, everybody, we'll find out soon if we'll get a second season. I'm hoping so. I am hoping so. So yes, indeed. So yes, indeed. So So yes, indeed, almost there to the full hour mark there. Hello, one person, welcome in. Glad to have you here. We're just chillaxing. Talked about some Heart and Hustle. Houston Rowe from the show came into the chat tonight, and of course, if you guys don't know, we got an interview coming up here, so get ready for that. That should be a good time ahead for sure. So yes, indeed. Hey, three people, welcome in. Glad to have all of you here, almost at the full hour mark, and it's been a full hour. I'm gonna turn off my camera now because we done the whole show for an hour. Yes, we have. What a great after show. Yes, indeed. Like I said, if you guys have any thoughts, opinions, this, that, and the third on Heart and Hustle Houston, please let me know. Would love to hear from you. Maybe there's a take that maybe I might have missed. You know what I mean? I'm always open to hearing what people have to say. So, yes, indeed. So yes, indeed. Two people now in the building here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Yes, indeed. So thank you guys so much there. Hey, four people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. We are just chillaxing. Yes, you do see Ro there. She was in the chat. She just walked into her restaurant there. Yes, indeed. So yes, indeed. Well, we're going to take a little bit of a commercial break, and we'll be back with more Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Roll it.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
Introducing the greatest escape in the Caribbean, the island you've been waiting for. Welcome to the Great Life on Great Stirrup Cay. This is the greatest pool you've ever seen life, 28,000 square feet of it, and the epic water park life. It's where you can truly experience the whoa life and the floating through paradise life. It's time to escape to a mind-blowing, sky-high tower of water slides and the Here We Go life. Escape to the One More Please Wherever You Please life and kick it into high gear. Escape to where you can kick back and relax. The great life is waiting. Escape to the incredible new Great Stirrup Cay, only with Norwegian Cruise Line.
Power 923 Jams and the Arkansas Minority Health Commission encourages you to take the COVID-19 vaccine to help keep you and your loved ones safe. Involved in our community, the People Station, Power 923 Jams, KIPR Pine Bluff, Little Rock, KFOG Little Rock, a Cumulus Media Station. And now, back to the jams. Hip-hop. Drake.
Girls want girls where I'm from. Yeah, well, girls want girls where
R&B. J. Howell.
Just 'cause I love you and you love me.
And now, bumping back-to-back continuous music with another fresh new jam. Heard here first on the People Station, Power 923 Jams.
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you. More than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers, the one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City, and this is what we do.
I'm loving it.
And I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Brainley's virtual tour live. Glad to have all you here in the building. Yes, you see Ro right there. She entered our chat tonight, and we are very, very grateful that she did that. She did not have to do that at all. So very, very grateful for her for sure. Yes, indeed. So a lot going on here tonight. Sorry, y'all. Looking at my Facebook, but yes, indeed, a lot going on here. Like I said, tomorrow morning we'll have all new show for you guys at 11 a.m. and of course, you know, all new show at 6 p.m. too. So we don't know what the week is gonna hold, but child, the week will hold something for damn sure. So it's gonna be something as it always is. So yes, indeed, we'll chill out here for just a little bit longer, and then we'll head on out. Hey, one person, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Yes, indeed. Glad to have you here. So yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hey, two people, welcome in. Just talked about Heart and Hustle Houston. Yes, indeed. So talked about it tonight, and Ro came into the chat. Very grateful for that, and we will be having an interview soon. So very, very excited about that. So yes, indeed. Glad to have y'all here. Yes, indeed. Give me one moment, y'all. Yes, indeed. There. So, have you two people been watching Heart and Hustle Houston? What are your thoughts on it? If you have any thoughts, the show is almost over. Sad to say. Next week is the finale. Very, very sad. So, very, very sad indeed. So yes, indeed. Just chillaxing here. Just chillaxing. Yes, indeed. So, hey, three people, welcome in. Just chillaxing here. Just chillaxing here. Just talked about Heart and Hustle Houston. You see Ro there. She entered our chat tonight. Very gracious of her to do that for sure. So. So yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So we'll just chill out here. Make it do what it do here. So like I said, I'll probably end it like maybe at like 1 hour, 17 minutes. And then we'll head on out. But yeah, this was a good night tonight. Very good night tonight. Good Lord. Yes, indeed. Man. Yes, indeed. Hey, three people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Hopefully all is well with y'all. Just talked about Heart and Hustle Houston tonight. Like I said, next week is the finale, sad to say, but no need to fear. No need to fear. Hopefully there is a Season 2 on the way. Yes, indeed. Honestly, it would be awesome if the season 2 renewal like came like right before the finale. Like that would be amazing. So that would be really, really cool. So yes, indeed, we'll end it here at 1 hour and 17 minutes. So yes, indeed. Hey, two people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Just chillaxing, talking about Heart and Hustle Houston. About to end the show here. If you guys have any thoughts before I end the show, feel free to drop down the chat. Would love to hear from you and what you have to say. Yes, indeed. There. Like I said, I really, really do love this show. Like it's no faking. There's no faking with me. I was about to say there's no fakery with me, but there's no faking here. Sincerely, I really, truly do love this show. It's a vibe that's needed. You know, I mean, for reality TV, we need a show like this where we actually are very proud of and happy and joyful, and we actually want to see it. We don't mind seeing it. You know what I mean? Like, there's something special about seeing yourself in a way that you don't mind supporting. So we do need to do that more often. Speaking of that, let's end it with the Daily Motivator, everybody. So with the Daily Motivator, the first thing I would say to all of you is this: the end of an error can be a blessing, right? The end of something can be the beginning of something. The end of something can be the beginning of something. The end of something can be the beginning of something. And so many times we are afraid of what is next. We're so afraid of what's next because we are so, oh my God, we're just complacent with where we are. And that includes me too. You know, I get nervous about my next move. I get nervous about if I will make it with my dreams in my life, because it's just like, damn, it ain't moving fast enough. But also to recognize that things ending does create new space for good things to begin, right? So always remember that. The second thing about the end of an era is that you can look back at the wins that you had. You know what I mean? Sincerely, I think sometimes people forget that the wins that we have, you know, accomplished, the reason why people are able to keep going is because they know that it's more. By not recognizing your wins, you're not recognizing yourself. So recognize that while the end of an era is happening, don't forget to appreciate the wins that you've achieved during that time. You know what I mean? And finally, the third thing I will say as well when it comes to the end of an era is that make sure you recognize your support team. You know what I mean? The support team that you have is there for you. It may not be the most perfect support team, right? They make mistakes just like you do. But also, too, if they're loving you through your mistakes, love them too. You know what I mean? If they're loving you through your mistakes, love them too. They're loving you through your mistakes, love them too. And with that being said, everybody, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you weren't born special, because you are always born a blessing. Trust you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Last one thing, call yourself. It's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. And hopefully by spending time together, we'll be great together. And always remember, where you're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or people just letting you know that you got your own restaurant, and they let you know it's always good watching your reviews and thanking you for supporting them. When if you just do what you're supposed to do, you will always be blessed. Make sure the replay is not just for you watch it, not just for you listen to it, but for you want to experience it again. I love you. I value. I embrace you all. Always remember, and I see love you gotta give it, or see love you gotta give it, or see love you gotta give it. Whatever obstacles you've overcome, where successes you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you. But no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, we have had and are having quite the year right now. And I know it is uneasy to believe that can life really get better with what we have in the world. But let me just say this to you, right? Let me just say this to you. You and I are, and we are still here for a reason. Do not let the fact that the world seems like it's in hell determine your mindset, because God is still in control. He sees all, he hears all, and he always has the cavalry ready. And the cavalry is not going to come down and take over everything. It's going to be up to us in each of our ways to be about something good. So, one love, much love, all love. I feel the love and send it right back to you. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's come, for the blessings all the way for you. Me always, as a society, as people, as a culture. I feel the love and I send it right back to you. Love you all. Good night.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make.
Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an Isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Child Relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn